Welcome to
Wake Up. Absolutely. Wake Up.
Yo, bring it.
This is your reggae music machine.
Make sure you keep it tuned, baby.
Right now.
Definitely Link Up Radio 93.5. Father Diamond, Dr. Sexy, and each and every morning right here from 6 all the way up until 10 a.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Then we continue on the internet. www.linkupradio.com. That's linkupradio.com. 9 minutes after the hour of 8. And we continue with the topic this morning. You understand? Dr. Sexy, and she has decided that she don't want no kids. And it seems like it's becoming a trend. Yeah, maybe you should unmute your mic. Thank you very much.
Thank you for pointing that out, yes.
Yeah. So, I have a clip right here, and I'm going to blaze the clip. Because I want everybody to listen to that clip here. So, because it's a thing where I get kind of, everybody are kind of into it. So,
I don't know what you're talking about. It like it's a new style of shoes or something.
Yeah, but
everybody get kind of into it.
Listen to something.
To go childless. They're defying conventional thinking about what.
Now here's Amy.
Now here is something we didn't realize. More and more married couples in this country are choosing to go childless. They're defying conventional thinking about what makes a family complete, often going against the expectations of family members and friends. This morning we look at just why some couples are choosing to go childless, starting with a report from NBC's Mara Schiavocampo.
Parenthood, for many, one of life's greatest joys, and often an expected milestone.
B-A-B-Y?
But now, some are giving birth to a different way of thinking about kids.
It's just never been anything that I thought was the right thing for me.
Tracy Ellen Kamens and Jared Skolnick have been married for 13 years, but they always knew their only kids would be furry ones.
Maybe I'm missing a particular maternal instinct for whatever reason.
Jared was short on paternal feelings too and opted for a vasectomy 7 years ago. They call themselves childless by choice, happy and committed couples who've decided they simply don't want children, ever. It's a decision that can be socially isolating. So about 10 years ago, Tracy and Jared co-founded a local chapter of No Kidding, one of many social groups for the child-free.
It was still nice to then have that group to socialize with.
Other No Kidding members, college sweethearts Vincent and Laura Ciaccio, married 4 years. They used to talk about how many kids they wanted and gradually realized the answer was 0.
The more we discussed it, the more we realized that neither of us wanted to parent.
Increasingly, many others feel the same way. The percentage of women describing themselves as voluntarily childless has risen from 4.3% in 1990 to 6.2% in 2002.
At the end of the day when we come home, it's just the two of us, and we relax and we read or we talk, and it's exactly the life I want.
Even without the pitter-patter of little feet. For today, Mara Schiavocampo, NBC News, New York.
Joining us now with more insight is Lisa Belkin, a columnist for the New York Times Magazine, and Laura Scott, author of the new book, Two is Enough, A Couple's Guide to Living Childless by Choice. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Laura, you interviewed more than 170 people who are child-free by choice for your book, and you are married and remain child-free by choice as well, we should mention. Yes. What do you think one of the biggest misconceptions people have about couples who choose not to have children?
That we make the decision out of selfishness or laziness, or we really haven't thought it through. And there's an assumption that we're going to change our minds one day, or that, we are going to regret our decision.
Right. And Lisa, it's interesting. You wrote about the subject more than a decade ago. We should mention you do have children, but you say that you remember you were waiting for your maternal instinct or your, maternal urge to kick in, and it never quite did.
It didn't. And it was really I want to have had children someday. I was clear on that at one point I didn't want to have a life that didn't include them, but there wasn't this biological imperative. And so I just sort of one day jumped.
Do you think there is societal pressure, though, for women to have children specifically at a certain time in their lives?
There are many good reasons to have children. I blog about parenting. We asked the question the other day, why have kids? And hundreds of people gave us very good reasons. And hundreds of people wrote in and said, those aren't my reasons. They don't work for me.
And that's where it at. That's where it is.
Yep. Looking at an article written on psychologytoday.com's website, I have some very interesting numbers for you. Research shows that 25 to 45% of women who are battered or battered are battered or start over. 25 to 45% of women who are battered during pregnancy, and 67% of new mothers experience a drop in relationship satisfaction with their partners starting about 6 months after the baby is born. Fathers experience the same drop in relationship satisfaction, but not only in the first year, and half of the breakups occur in the first 7 years of a relationship. You want me to say that again?
Go ahead now.
One more time. Shows that 67% of new mothers experience a drop in relationship satisfactions with their partners starting at about 6 months after the baby is born. Fathers experience the same drop in relationship satisfaction, but not only after the first year, and that half of the breakups occur in the first 7 years.
Satisfaction.
Yes, relationship satisfaction.
Just relationship.
Yeah, with them partner.
Not sexual.
No, well, I guess that have something to do with it. It doesn't specify just sexual alone. It says relationship satisfaction.
I mean, it would be obvious, though. I mean, when you're pregnant and some of your hormones is all over the place, you would.
Yeah, but and it's more than just a hormonal thing, though. But remember, you know that,
she just
especially for a new
baby,
mother,
you would expect that.
No, but I'm saying it's more than just a hormonal thing. It's more than just a physical thing. A new mother's her focus, especially the first 6 months of the child's life, is a child.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. So that don't mean say our husband have to like it. So that is what this is showing, that they are experiencing relationships dissatisfaction in that period of time.
but this is how you test your relationship. Sometimes this is how you have to test a relationship.
You don't have to test. Why you have to test a relationship?
Why you can't test it? So, because you know and go through that, you decide, say, well, I ain't having no kids.
Shouldn't you be able to make that choice?
Of course you could make that choice. That is your decision.
Yeah.
But I kind of
if you decide
that's
that, if you call it whatever you want to call it. Some people have children for selfish reasons. A lot of people have children for selfish reasons. Them have a child because if all of them friends them having children, none of them feel left out, so them we have one too. That happens.
877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. We don't know, say yes, everybody have a choice. Yes, they do have a choice. But, these reasons are not really making any sense to me. But
you just have to. Because first of all, if you are honest with me this morning, Fata Diamond, you did not set out to have children. You have children you love them and you accept them in your life. Exactly. You did not set out to have children.
Hold on. Can I speak now?
Absolutely. Speak away, love.
That was a decision that I made when I was in my teens, when I was in my 18 and 17, and I finally get my freedom and I can run road. I said, Jano, me don't want a picnic for come slow me down and whatever the case may be. But after getting older and after doing all of that stuff and traveling and living the life, I'm like, okay now.
After she became pregnant.
Okay now. Nah, it had, listen, what me tell already, you know, when me give me trouble, me know me I give me trouble, you know.
After she became pregnant and
I know when me I give me trouble, you know. I know, it's not like, slip up or, oh my gosh, no. I know when I'm doing what I'm doing. You understand what I say? But never had my first use until I was 25.
Congratulations.
I don't know. I was me decide. I knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. So don't. It just happened that it didn't work out with the mother. That's all. Mm-hmm. You understand what I say? But at the end of the day,
you're proving the point that we're making.
Well, but that I don't have nothing to do with the baby.
You're proving.
It had nothing to do with the child.
The point.
But it had nothing to do with the child.
Okay. All right. Maybe not in your situation, but
it had nothing to do with the child.
Maybe not in your situation, but a lot of relationships start getting sour after the child gets involved.
And a lot of relationships get stronger after the child is born too.
Well, according to this, 67% psychology today, and I think they probably would know since that's what they do, says 67% of new mothers experience a drop in relationship satisfaction. Equally, the fathers
that's obvious.
as well.
That is going to happen. Let me just show you
Make
already
we hear what
because
the
of the
callers
whole
them a
hormone
say.
thing, and the woman just don't push out a 9 pound and a 7 pound. Of course, it's gonna be a drop. You understand? And she have to pay more attention towards that child. You understand? Anyway, 877-320-5465. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
What go on, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning, Section. I don't find anything too negative about that report, you know. I mean, everybody has the right to make a decision, you know, and sometimes even the strongest decision is entitled to change. You know what I mean? So I really don't have much to say about it. And, you know, it's just a small number in percentage as well.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning. Hello.
In life.
Hello.
I love this
Hello,
program.
hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're on. Talk to us now.
Yeah, man, we're hearing you now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm a keen listener, and I think I listen to learn. And I love this program. Very good.
Yeah, man.
One morning I hear Father was talking about Managalis. And I was about to fire him, but I hear him confirm something what I love when he say a man is a father. Man, it's not possible for a man to be a Gallis. It's a man is a father and a woman is a mother. Woman is the mother of creation. And man is father. And if we all take it from there, we learn from one another. Knowledge is a graph of education. We were all born to learn. And it's very nice for a man and a woman to come together to show the beauty of God. And if any decision should make there because of material cause, I'm going to disagree with it. But it's just I know it's going to work out to be on me. But I love your creation.
All right, so you're for having kids then?
Yeah.
Well, that's very easy to solve. Have the kids in your relationship. That's all.
No, thank you so much. Because the phone lines are blown up. So I try, get as much.
Turn down your radio, please.
Turn down your radio, please. Hello?
No, thank you.
Turn down your radio when you're calling, please. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine,
good morning, Han.
Good morning, Dr. Sexia and Fata. How was the morning?
Good. Very good.
Okay, I think that topic that you have is very, very interesting, and I really would like to voice my opinion.
Go right ahead, love.
Okay, so a lot of couples is choosing not to have kids for many, many reasons, but I will address maybe one of them.
Okay.
Maybe two. One is economical and one is social.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the economical part of it is that, first of all, just taking care of a kid is, I don't know what the statistical amount is, but I know it is an enormous amount for babysitting, $250 a week, and just many, many other things. In addition to that, why people relationship has decreased when they have kids. Okay, so they used to go out having dinner, to a party, social events. When you have a child, you really can't do that anymore. You have to find out babysitting. Who are you going to trust? There's a lot of pedophiles out there these days, abuse your kids. So there's no trust anymore. The family structure is also broken down. There's no aunt, no grandmother, no grandfather. Everybody's a different state all over the place. So who's going to take care of your kids? So people is choosing not to. The other part is the social part. I work in a school. I'm a school psychologist, and some of these children these days, they abuse their parents. There's a lot of time the cops come to the school or the probation officer looking for the kids because the parent has put out a warrant on them for doing all sort of things. So parents these days, they're not getting any glory from having children. These children are disappointed, and some of them have even killed their parents. I'm sure you've heard that on the news. Okay, so that's another one. The bad part about it, though, the reason why, we need a population, we need people to procreate, have kids. What's going to happen. The bottom line is everybody going to be seniors. We need young people to carry the ball, the economy, to run the world. So that's the bad part of it. But you know what? As a psychologist, I agree with it. I'm not saying totally that people should
stop
not
having
have kids,
children.
but maybe this may be limited to maybe one. You know, are some people that's not choosing not to? You know, I'm sure they're getting fun out of it because there's just many factors.
Personally, where I stand is I think the people who want to have children should have children. And I don't think they should be limited as to the amount. I think if they can afford to have them and they can, and when I say afford, I don't just mean in a financial way. If they have the support system and they can afford to have them, they should have as many as they want if that is what they want. What I disagree with is this pressure that is like, if you don't have a child, you're not a complete woman, which, oh, by the way, I've been told that also. I think that's foolishness.
What do you think if everybody thought like that?
No, everybody don't think like that. There are more people who want to have children than who don't want to have children. Y'all need to stop being so extreme. We will never have a case where everybody decide not to have children. Just like how we don't have a case that everybody wants to have children, you will never have a case where everybody decides not to have children. I think the people who want to have children should have as many as you can afford to have. If you want to have 100, you and your 100 children have a good time. And I think the people who don't want to have children should be also allowed not to have them. Want to that?
Yes, I feel that way too. But also remember, a lot of couples that choose to have kids, they thought that their children would be their retirement plan.
Yes.
That's not happening.
And then
these
they become
days.
very
These
disappointed
kids have
by
their
that.
own bills, their own children,
Yes.
everything. So they can't afford to take care of parents. So parents, this is what I have to say to you. Our non-parents, if you don't want any kids, fine. Just make sure you have a good retirement plan to take care of yourself, because these kids are not going to do it for you.
All right, Moons. Thanks a lot for your call.
Link Up Radio, hello, good morning.
Hola.
Link Up Radio, hello.
Hi, good morning. That's me?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. Go ahead.
Good morning to the show. I just wanted to comment on the topic this morning.
Go ahead, love.
I kind of agree with... Hello?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Hi. I agree. I understand the article you was reading from, and I think it really does come to that, to decide if you decide to want to have children or not. But I think in regard to the article, there is definitely going to be a change in a relationship when you have children, and I think that's just part of being in a relationship. It comes with a part of it, and I think what Father said earlier, it does kind of test our relationship. That's when you know what a relationship is about, because everything is not going to be happy, and it's going to be times maybe when you may want to be intimate, but children are involved, and I think that's the maturity of the relationship. That's a part of it, and you hang in there if you're dedicated to the relationship, because it's not going to be perfect all the time.
And that's what I'm saying, because, you know, they're coming up with all these reasons why it's not working out. But this something that got happen. It got happen. So,
I am not disputing that these things are happening. I'm just saying that for the persons who choose not to have children because they don't want to go through those things, they should be allowed to make that choice. That is all I'm saying.
And you're absolutely right. But know that children are no children. If your relationship would test something, whether it's children or whether it's not children.
And if they, and if they decide not to add this element in their relationships, they should be able to make that decision.
They definitely should be able to make that decision. But in regards to the article which we're discussing about the changes, I think it's obvious you're going to have a change in the relationship. And again, it goes to the test whether you're going to break up in 1 year or 7 years. You're going to stick it out and just know this is a phase of the relationship.
Yeah, but
raising children they're not. It's come and go. You don't know where you're going to get. You know, but I mean, it's a decision you have to make. You stick with it.
But based on the stats, quite a high percentage of people are deciding to leave the relationship.
Yeah, but why? Because of the first couple of months of having a baby. That's why.
No, first of all,
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing.
I am just sharing the information as I have it, and I already told you what my position is. I don't expect that in every relationship goes through changes, with or without children. If somebody further them education and somebody else not further them education, that is a change that happens in the relationship, and it's going to affect your relationship. Good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to affect your relationship. So there are different things that will come in your relationship to affect them. The challenge that I am having is for the persons who feel that they get to decide, to tell couples who decide that, listen, this is not something for me, that, oh, it affects affects or whether or not them a real woman or a real man. Then I tell them say them going to die alone. Then I tell them say something wrong with them. All kind of something which and this is something that I am speaking of from personal experience. Now nobody tell me this. You guys see him one. You guys see him one sit down and tell me, and it's very sure all of the things that will happen to me because I decide that that's a choice I'm making.
Opinion.
Of course it is, and it's a whole heap of people's opinions. And like I said, I don't care, but for some other persons, they do care, and it will affect their decision-making abilities. And so them going to go ahead and have a child that them don't want because them can't take the stress.
877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. Going to take a break. When we come back, we'll go right back to the phone lines. 877-320-5465.
Are you ready? Turn it up! New York's number one. Link up.
You know how we do.
Link up radio. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Morning, huh?
Yes, Fata.
Yeah, man, we're live.
Fata, this one, I just want to say something. When Dennis Brown's birthday, I hear Sexy and say Dennis Brown wrote No Man is an Island when he was like 9 years old.
No, I didn't say 9. I said I think it was like 12. It was like 11 or so. But I was just reading based on what
that. He didn't wrote that. That's an American music.
No Man is an Island? No,
yes,
not according to the information that I have, because I did it. I told you what I found based on the research. I can verify. Give me a second.
Dennis don't write that, man. That's an American music. A lot. Let me tell you. You see, from the late 60s to the early 80s, most of the music them days there was American music. Them Ken Bood and them John Waltz.
Right. I don't doubt you, sir. I'm just saying. I was just reading it based on the information that is in front of me.
Okay, well,
right,
I have it on a CD and it's American music, you know.
Okay.
Even Errol Dunkley, but you're gonna need me.
See there, at age
That's
11,
an American music too.
he recorded "No Man Is an Island." Yeah, I have it
Or
right
recorded, not wrote. Recorded. You probably did say.
Yeah, but I think I'm supposed to know that man in music.
No, but I don't recall her saying wrote. You know, I don't recall. No, if it is here right, then I'm like John Waltz didn't write it because that's obvious.
Yeah,
because
you see, even
John Waltz.
Yeah. If you know that tune, eh?
Which one?
Take me, darling. Take me as I am. I'm on top of the world. That's an American music.
But we know Jamaican singers good to cover people's song, you know. So we know.
I was basically reading verbatim what I had in front of me on the screen. So
yeah. So you did hear her say right?
Yes, I think I heard her say
you
that.
Think? Oh, you're not sure. You're not sure. You're not sure.
Yeah, man, see it right here. So you say when he recorded the album. Yeah,
recorded. So maybe I recorded.
He was age 11.
Okay. Well, I just want to clear it up still, you know.
Yeah, man, not a problem. You're paying attention. So thanks a lot for the call. No problem. Just make me know if you're hearing anything else. All right, sir.
If I did hear right, I think that would have jumped out on me because
yeah, man. But like I said,
Island, yeah, that's a
my good friend Google. I like to ask him things, you know, because know I go on, you know. So I just went back to the site that I was reading from. So which by the way, they keep everything backside thing up on this computer thing. As I tell people all the while, you know, when you go on the internet, do not expect privacy. Don't matter what the website tell you. From it's on the internet, it's no longer private.
Nothing private. The only thing private right now is what's in your brain. Okay.
And even that
nothing else
is a matter
of
time. I watched a show the other day where a man have a what them call them the nano computers.
Yeah.
Where them send a message to somebody, and when the person open the envelope, there is like a burst of mist, and when they inhale the mist, is the nano computers them go up in their brain.
Wow.
I mean, it's a sci-fi movie, but some of these things start out like that.
Yeah.
And it's probably existent, and we just don't know about it yet.
Not private.
Because remember the movie Enemy of the State? They had Google Earth on that movie, and that was 1997.
And he said in the movie this was going on 20 years before.
This was going on 20 years before. So if we have access to Google Earth now, can you imagine what them have we don't have access to?
Well, we don't have.
Then probably have someone who can see a vertebrae.
I believe in that stuff.
It's
real talk. It's nothing private.
Yes, man. So
I'm telling you, the other day I was looking at a thing on the internet and they were showing a settings on the iPhone where if you're going and you do all kind of things, all kind of typing, it shows your pattern. As long as you travel with that phone, it shows your pattern.
Okay.
It shows what time you reach at this location,
Right.
how long you stayed at that location,
Yes, man.
what time you left that location and went to another location.
You know how many people
and when
keeping
you- how
tabs
long
on
you
them
stayed-
partners with them phone and them don't even know?
Yeah, man.
So when you come home and you tell say, yes, man, no, man, me dey go down at Johnny, go play domino and say,
Yeah, man, they work for 8 hours this morning from
They
yeah,
work.
man.
And-
But
and-
this a show say
and
you
them
did over
just
such
go
and
check
such.
iPhone and say where you been. So hold on there.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. So trust me, from it is on the World Wide Web, people, it is no longer private.
Yeah, and don't think that you're gonna upload something and delete
it and it disappears. Mm-mm.
Don't work like that.
And for the persons who are on Facebook cussing about who get to see them things and who don't get to see them things, hush.
Yeah.
From you put it on Facebook, people will see it.
And you have a thing. You have a new thing named what do you call it? Screenshot. Screenshot them. Screenshot.
No, first of all,
something.
let me say no such thing as privacy on the internet. So you don't want nobody to see, keep it to yourself. Done.
Exactly.
That's all. That's the only way you can keep things secret nowadays. But of course, you know, people want to say thank you to everybody who tune in to us, keep
Yeah,
our
man.
company every morning. We can't do it without you. Because if you not listen to something else, Father Diamond and I are going to have to try to find something else to do at their time. So far, I really like doing this. So thank Uno very much. And definitely big up to our sponsors, BioLife Energy System Solutions, USA Credit Repair, Acosella Law Group, who else again? United Mortgage.
Yeah.
Who that again? And definitely remember to look out for Old School versus New School March 1st.
Yeah, Saturday, March the 1st. Make
Yeah,
sure you check
man.
out that. All right, we continue on the internet. Up next is the Irie Jam team on here on 93.5. Link Up Radio will return on 93.5 at 12 noon with the Brother Gary Show. Just keep it locked, don't go anywhere. You understand? At the morning show, Father Diamond, Dr. Sexy, and each and every morning. Big up
Yeah.
yourself. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
It's blowing like no other day. So let's get going. Gotta get away. The vibe is flowing. Take you on the way.
We work as a people. We want to how it a go. We want to how it a go. And some other better stand up and use some firm argument, but it's an issue you know. Tell me how it a go. Enough to go on. The party is a fight and let me turn. How it a go. I said turn me gun. Rasta no Rasta them boy they a turn. How it a go. Head up to go roll. If a man a hold let me fight your rule. How it a go. If me get cool, I mean not stop me a shitty fool. Will it be a stop me time how we die? We are one and everybody keep quiet. The man a rule and nobody now riot. Judge over son why you head like a lion. How it a go. Enough to go on. If a teacher boy start molest me son. How it a go. That's all the gun. Rasta no faster them boy they a gun.
Not too ready. Yeah. Move ya. You see this thing? I don't want no man stand up watching. Leave ya. Movement. Hear this? I said. Let go behind. Don't hold me back. You know see how the woman them find. Let go behind. Don't hold me back. I go make a girl make a time. Let go behind. Don't hold me back. You know see how the woman them find. Let go behind. Don't hold me back. I go make a girl make a time. The intrigue, a blood man a bleed. Oh, she walk when she roll, I'm the weak in on me knees. Fred is a well-right apple, every man want his piece. Cause she flawless, just like the breeze. Big things are gone. Shut overload, market, leave town and come across road in the east. Don't chat about something in Sun City. Oh, na na na. Don't chat about something in Sun City. If I know more than fun blind me as me know I see Jamaica, PLA, my right and PNP. In a one piece I love a football and money. No fools, no see them take the stretch from way. Government of Jamaica, them all cloud them blind. For them to start war when the peace treaty is signed. You lock up a six when the man just resign. Follow what dead body, everybody. There was a name, a kid that keep me and a name, bread.